good afternoon, everyone. My name is Anshuman Thakur. I am the Head of Engagement and Training at Sistango Technologies Limited. We are now ready to begin the session 4, and it promises to be as enriching as it is going to be inspiring. I request Mr. Shreyas Dige, Executive Committee member of IMA and Director Sekashore IMA, to kindly escort our distinguished speaker, Mr. Harjeet Khanduja, Senior Vice President HR at Reliance Jio and a celebrated author, to join us on stage. Now I request AV team to please play the introductory video, please.
Harjeet Khanduja. Ever met someone who blends poetry with process, vision with value, and leadership with learning? Meet Harjeet Khanduja, the HR mastermind who's redefining the future of work and the way we think about people, purpose, and performance. From boardrooms to bookshelves, from corporate corridors to global stages, Harjeet brings a rare mix of heart and head to everything he touches. He leads with imagination, inspires with insights, and transforms with action. Whether he's coaching leaders at Reliance Jio, innovating new HR tech, or penning best-selling books, he's always one step ahead, helping businesses and people unlock their true potential. A poet at heart and a strategist by mind, Harjeet doesn't just follow trends, he creates them. Please welcome the man who makes people practices poetic, purposeful, and powerful. Harjeet Khanduja.
Well, he's just not a thought leader in the HR domain, but I also think that he's a powerful storyteller, poet, and author who brings an inspiring blend of creativity and corporate wisdom. Please join me in welcoming Mr. Khanduja for his keynote address.
कमाल है, इधर से भी मैं ही बोल रहा हूँ. Then I realized कोई तो इंदौर वाला है. It was Jagwant. I said, yeah, tell me. Said, you are a HR person? Yeah, I am a HR person. We are doing a HR conclave. You come. I said, Jagwant, I will come, but it is 11 o'clock in the night. So he said, not today. 19th. Look, our intellectual levels match. Then I said, Jagwant, what is that I have to talk about? So he said, human is the future. And I was like, Jagwant, everyone is talking about AI is the future. Don't you think this is offbeat? You are saying human is the future. He said, we have captive audience. Whatever you say, they will clap. So I thought, okay, let me do something with human is the future. So before I move forward, let me tell you, this presentation has movie references. In case you are not a movie goer, you will have problem in understanding this presentation, although no parental guidance is required. And all the pictures which are used, the copyright is with the owner. This is only being used for educational purposes. So we are done with this. Let's move forward. One more thing I have to tell you. Look, I worked for 20 years in the industry and earned a lot of money. Then I donated all that money to an institute called INSEAD for doing international MBA. You guys also must have done something similar. So when I went there in the class, I saw the lecturer and I said, after first lecture I went to Dean, I said, whatever he is teaching, I already know that. He said, when did we tell you that we will teach you something new? We are here to share perspective. So look, whatever I am going to talk about, you already know that. Since morning, everyone is talking about that only. So I am just going to share my perspective. And maybe you will enjoy that perspective. So don't think of management, HR, business. Just sit back and relax. I'm not going to talk about big funda things, small things. If you are able to take one thing with you, which you can implement in your life, some clarity, then the time we are spending together is well spent. Let me set a ground rule. You are able to see this lady in the blue? And that bottle with the blue cap? Yes? Look, this is a black and white picture. What someone has done is, someone has put some lines on this picture and your mind is filling color. Same thing I am going to do in this presentation. I am going to give you parallels and let your mind fill colors in your own picture. Because you come from different areas, different companies, different industries. Life is all about how we see things. So that is our own perspective. So first discuss, is human the future? So to understand whether human is going to be the future, let's see what the past says. Past says human, whether human was the future or not, but human was first. And I will talk about one industry. We will pick the basic industry, farming. So in farming, human was first. First we started doing farming. Then what we did was, we delegated. And then we felt bad for ourselves, for animals, and our humanity came out. That's what some people say. And what we did was, we brought in technology. Right? That is what happened. Because that has been told to us for years. Let me pick another industry. You have seen this? If you have to travel, these rickshaw guys used to carry. Still in Calcutta, they have not come out of this. So, human was first. Then came delegation. And then came technology. That is how it has been happening. So, technology is something where we are leading to. Right? You still don't believe me. Right? कि दो एग्जाम्पल दे दिया तो ऐसा थोड़ी है कि ह्यूमन. Let me give you one more example. Communication. Earlier, how communication used to happen? How marathon started? 42 kilometers, this poor guy had to run to give the news that we have won the battle. He ran for 42 kilometers and he died. 42 kilometers a human running. Right now people don't die, but we celebrate that. And then what happened? We delegated. The people who are Game of Thrones lovers, you know, there are eagles which are flying. What they call them? Something they call them, black crows or crans, whatever. And then what came? Then came technology. It is consistent. Any area of life you pick, It is the technology which is coming. So what are we missing? Why are we saying, means human is not going to be first? Everywhere where the human was first, human was doing something, technology replaced human. And the problem which we are facing right now is that technology will come and take away our jobs. Right? That is the fear in our mind. So I thought a lot, and then I realized I have a friend called Prasad. It is not this Prasad. It is just to tell you, because he is a 70-year-old guy. He gets pension. So when COVID happened, he was not getting his pension. Not getting his pension means he was worried that COVID has come and I have to go to pension office to declare that I am alive. If they don't declare that they are alive, then they don't get pension. So he was panicking. So I said, don't worry, Prasad, I am going to help you out. He said, okay, please help me. I called the pension office. Pension office guy said, sir, no problem. What we are going to do is, you bring him on a WhatsApp video call. I will verify him online. I said, problem solved. I told Prasad, I thought we'll be very happy कि अभी pension आएगा. Prasad on the other side was furious. He was like, I said, क्या हुआ? He said, if they had this technology, WhatsApp is there for 7 years. Why he made me run for 7 years when he could have done that? You're realizing the irony in it. We think technology is telling us what to do or technology is disrupting us. It is not technology. It is our behavior. We decide when to use technology. And why do we decide? Look, we say phones. And because of phones, that is not the reality, it is our behavior. Whatever feels convenient to us, we do that. You have seen Mrs.? How many of you have seen Mrs.? Awesome. This is a very frustrating movie. Very slow, very frustrating. But still you should see that. Because somehow this movie is able to characterize the pain our women have gone through. This is how the society is built. They are not doing anything wrong to her. But the same chores every day without any recognition sounds like employee engagement. And that's how HR guys should be able to relate to it. Look, in food industry, if you see, it is first, koi nahi hai, khud banao. People started making food themselves. So we made life of our women miserable by asking them, banao. Then we became more liberal. We said, acha, bai laga lo. So we delegated. We delegated for ease. It was not delegation just for that. So we have been primed to understand that technology is going to take our jobs. That is not the case. I am changing the paradigm for you. After buy, what happened? Then came Swiggy. मेरे को घर पे ही खाना है, बाई से नहीं बनवाएंगे, स्विगी से ऑर्डर करेंगे. Awesome. Why स्विगी से ऑर्डर करेंगे? Because पहले हमने डोमिनो से ऑर्डर करना सीखा था. Domino used to come and we thought we like pizza. We did not like pizza. We liked 30-minute delivery. And humanity understood that it is that 30-minute delivery which is important. It is the speed which we love. So we did not create technology for anything else. We created technology because we love speed. We created cars, we created bikes, because that's what we love. Because speed gives you experience. And that's what the first speaker came here and talked about. It is experience, which is something which is going to drive everything. That means human crave for experience, and that experience comes from speed. Another thing which works for us is economics. And you might be thinking, Amitabh Bachchan क्यों है screen पे? आप कितना भी अच्छा product ले आओ, as of now, we still pay to buy, right? We don't buy Roomba. Why we don't buy Roomba? Because buy सस्ता पड़ता है. Amitabh Bachchan used to be the angry young man. Angry young man. Now you ask that guy, boss, abhi become an old man. He was not ready to switch. But why he switched? Because he thought his career is over. After politics, he can't do anything. So he went to Yash Ji and he said, I can only act. He said, I will make a movie for you, but you will not be young. You will be Parampara, Pratishtha, Anushasan. And after that, he is doing well. Thank God. But that's how economics changes our behaviors. स्विगी हम इसलिए करते हैं क्योंकि सस्ता भी पड़ता है. बिकॉज कोई इन्वेस्टर बैठ के हमको स्पॉन्सर कर रहा है. सेकेंड इज वी आर गाइडेड बाय डिजायर. ऑल ऑफ अस वांट टू लुक गुड. तो फेसबुक पे फोटो अच्छा होना चाहिए. फेसबुक तो खैर कोई यूज नहीं करता अभी. इंस्टा पे फोटो अच्छा होना चाहिए, so that you look good. Why are we using AI? How many of you are using ChatGPT? Everyone uses ChatGPT. Why? Look, writing is a skill. ये author है, ये बहुत अच्छा लिखते हैं. Now with ChatGPT, you can write as good as anyone. You give it a thought and it writes beautiful English for you. And I had a mama, whenever he used to talk to me in English because उनको लगता था ये पढ़ा लिखा है, इससे इंग्लिश में बात करनी चाहिए. So जितनी भी टूटी फूटी उनको आती थी, but he used to talk to me in English only. Because he used to think this is a status symbol. Now in a country like that, you put ChatGPT where you can write good English. Who is not going to use it? Are you right now worried about कि मैं ChatGPT यूज कर रहा हूं, उससे जॉब चली जाएगी किसी की? You are saying who cares? I am looking good. Content writer ठीक है, चलेगा. And that is what is happening. It is our desires who are driving the whole ecosystem. We create Ghibli because we can. Now with AI, we can sing better. We can put filters. That is what, it is not technology, it is our desire. So if we correct that whole paradigm in which we have been living, that is human first. एजुकेशन सिस्टम में ऐसे ही चलता था. हम लोगों को तो ऐसे ही पढ़ा है. Then what happened? Then YouTube came. Then we stopped giving attention to teacher क्या बोल रहा है. So now you can learn anything from YouTube. Because it is easy, yaar. पहले 9 बजता था, 9 बज गए क्या, 9 बज गए क्या, मीन्स यू आर पुट इन टू ए स्केड्यूल. नाउ यू आर सेइंग अच्छा ठीक है 9 बज गए ना, मैं हॉटस्टार पे देख लूंगा. So what you are looking for is ease, flexibility, and experience. Now here experience gives you choice. किसकी आवाज में बात करनी है आपको? And you can choose voice, male voice, female voice, कौन सा accent. You tell chat GPT कि अच्छा talk to me in Malayalam, in say Haryanvi accent, it does that. And you are like, amazing. ऐसे ही बात करनी है मेरे को. When they started doing commentary on cricket, people are listening to Haryanvi and Bhojpuri. That is the experience we are creating. So it is not technology, it is ease and experience which is coming. So given this context, if you have to lead in the turbulent times, if you are thinking technology has brought in turbulent times, no, they have not. It is human. One human can change the entire world. Just think what you can do. So he was talking about, I will commit suicide in front of the company. You can shake the entire company just by making those kind of statements. So human was always the center, is the center, and is going to be in the center because all this is happening for you. Look, area by area we have been automating because we want speed, we want experience. And we will continue to disrupt it like this because all of us are enjoying it. If there are no consumers, who will they create it for? There are some jobs which are going to be lost. But there are more jobs which are going to be created. We just have to prepare ourselves for those kind of jobs. Now, the thing is, how do you lead? So, I will not talk about distant future. I will talk about current future, what you can do. In 2-3 slides, I will tell. One is see the bright side. Right now, whatever is happening, it is good time for India. So, all of you are going to be, our entrepreneurs are going to be prospering. And if entrepreneurs are prospering, they are creating a scale, then there are more opportunities for you, more jobs here. What else you can expect for? Now, what is going to happen to the world? Can you do anything about it? So, who can? Let them try it out. And I believe we have given our country in the safe hands, so we should not worry about it. Second is, in your organization, try to make things faster. देखो अगर स्विगी अभी 15 मिनट में whatever you order brings you, you can get a Uber in 10 minutes. You can book through Airbnb or similar apps a hotel online quickly. You can make airline booking. You can do n number of things right now at your hands. Now if somebody comes to you and says, experience letter चाहिए, and you say, कल आना, is that socially acceptable now? That is the paradigm which is changing, and that is something which you have to change. If you have to change your IT systems to support you so that you can provide these kind of solutions quickly. What people are looking from HR is, can you give solutions quickly? Because आप जितनी देर में पॉलिसी बताते हो उतनी देर में चैट जीपीटी 10 कंपनी की पॉलिसी बता देता है. So if you are using ChatGPT, why will somebody come to you for policy clarification or any kind of thing? I was talking to somebody and he told me, अभी तो यार HR तो सबसे पहले तो HR का ही जॉब जाएगा. तो मैंने कहा क्यों जाएगा? कहता चैट जीपीटी से सब हो जाएगा। मैंने कहा लुक, चैट जीपीटी और जनरेटिव एआई कैन टेल यू वेयर द प्रॉब्लम इज. There are solutions. You put the entire BI and put generative AI on top of it. It can tell you where the problem is, what is to be solved, who is going to solve it. For that, you will need HR. HR is going to be more relevant for solving those issues rather than just finding those issues. So the work of HR will change. It will be more on employee engagement, conflict resolution, the work which ER used to do earlier, counseling of employees, improving productivity, because that is what business owners are looking for. So experience, one is making things faster, transparent. Third empire, everyone wants to see कि अच्छा कौन सी बॉल किधर जाके कैसे हिट की थी. Now if that kind of transparency is there, and you know उसका प्रमोशन क्यों हुआ वो नहीं बता सकते. If you can't give logic, people are not ready to accept. People are saying वहां पे खड़े होके एक एक बॉल का एनालिसिस होता है, किधर से गई कौन सा स्विंग में तुम नहीं बता सकते. So organizations have to be more careful. Don't copy policies from ChatGPT. Create your own policies based on business. And second is give choices to your people. And I will give you a very basic example. We bring people in, ढेर सारे बच्चों को लेके आते हैं, उसके बाद उनका इंडक्शन कराते हैं. This is the induction you have to sit in. Do we give choice? कि these are 3 modules of induction, which one you want to go through? Education institutes have started giving them electives. Pizza is telling them कौन सा टॉपिंग चाहिए, and you are saying induction तो जो मैंने बनाया वही करना पड़ेगा. You are not giving them choice. Have you seen Big Bang Theory? Big Bang Theory? अच्छा, तो उसके अंदर एक बेसिक सा कॉन्सेप्ट समझाया उन्होंने. जैसे आप भले ही 3 चॉइसेस दो जिसमें 2 ऐसी हों जो बहुत बेकार हों, बट चॉइसेस जरूर देनी चाहिए. दैट्स हाउ पेरेंटिंग वर्क्स. Second is you should think of flexibility. The previous lecture was whole thing about flexibility, hybrid कर लेते हैं, ये कर लेते हैं. कैसे करेंगे? I met a Uber driver. So I love Uber drivers, talking to Uber drivers. एक Uber driver आया, मैंने उससे पूछा क्या करते हो, कहाँ तक पढ़े हो? तो he said मैंने MSc मैथमेटिक्स किया है. एंड आई वाज लाइक MSc मैथमेटिक्स, तो यहाँ क्या कर रहा है? कम टू माई ऑफिस, मीट मी, मे बी वी कैन डिस्कस अ जॉब. ही सेड सर आपका कॉल लेने से पहले ना मैं 2 घंटे सो रहा था. विल यू अलाउ दैट इन योर ऑफिस? एंड देन आई रियलाइज्ड वेयर आर राइट नाउ वी आर जस्ट टॉकिंग अबाउट वर्क फ्रॉम होम, वर्क फ्रॉम ऑफिस. जापान में तो सोने को मिलता है ऑफिस में, बेड्स लगे हुए हैं, 18 घंटे काम भी करते हैं वो लोग. बट पॉइंट हियर इज वी हैव नॉट इवन स्क्रैच्ड द सरफेस ऑफ दिस होल वर्क फ्रॉम होम, वर्क फ्रॉम ऑफिस, हाइब्रिड और इवन वर्क लाइफ बैलेंस. देयर इज लॉट टू इट एंड दैट इज कमिंग. सो आई बिलीव that's it. Whatever you are doing, do it with a smile. If you can't smile, खराब लगता है क्योंकि हर एक आदमी आके बोलता है कि आप अच्छा काम नहीं कर रहे हो. तो learn from Govinda. If your teeth are out, even when you are feeling frustrated, people think you are happy, and people want to approach happy people. So whatever you are doing, do it with a smile. You will be better at your jobs, and you will be preparing yourself for future if you keep these principles in mind. That's it from my side, but I will hold you back. Take out your mobile phones, scan this QR code. It will take you to Instagram and it will open my profile. What you have to do is, you have to follow me. And today there is an offer going on. I am going to follow you back. I have written these 3 books. These are on HR. These are not books. These are like visual books with infographics. So in case you want to understand better HR concepts, I was talking to him only. So he was saying, मेरी कंपनी में 10 लोग हैं, मेरे को HR वाला हायर करना चाहिए ना? Do I need to hire a HR person? I said, बिल्कुल ज़रूरत नहीं है. Point is, HR का mindset होना चाहिए. And we were discussing, मैंने उनको बोला जब आप अभी build कर रहे हो कंपनी, think of roles and create career paths for people. इसमें पैसा नहीं लग रहा है, कुछ और भी नहीं है. बट अगर एम्प्लॉय को दिखाई देता है कि हाँ मेरा यहाँ पे करियर पाथ है, मैं कहीं ग्रो करने वाला हूँ, देन द पीपल आर गोइंग टू स्टे विद यू. ये एक नगेट है. ऐसे बहुत सारे नगेट्स हैं इन बुक्स में. सो इट इज़ नॉट ओनली फॉर HR पीपल, फॉर एंटरप्रेन्योर्स, फॉर क्रिएटिंग दैट माइंड सेट that in small companies, how do you actually do HR and do HR effectively. बहुत मेहनत से 3 साल लगा के 25 साल की पूरी अंडरस्टैंडिंग मैंने इसमें डाली है. इट इज़ देयर ऑन ज़ेब्रा लर्न, यू कैन हैव अ लुक एट देम. इस पे अभी 50% डिस्काउंट भी चल रहा है. आई वॉन्ट टू टेक अ video with you guys, which I want to post on Instagram. Is that okay? So if I take a video, then you will have to cheer. Otherwise बहुत खराब लगेगा ना, ऐसे ही लोग बैठे हुए हैं. So इधर से शुरू करेंगे. If you start cheering, then only I will take video. Otherwise I will do with photo.
Okay, on a count of 3. 3, 2, 1, go. I think we'll leave.
Thank you guys. You have been a wonderful audience. I have few of my books here. If you answer a couple of questions for me, I can give away these books. You're game for it? Instead of you asking me questions, I can ask questions.
Yes, why not?
You're game for it? Okay. Tell me what is my my name as a poet. Tell me what is my nickname as a poet. Google नहीं है क्या? अभी तो सबने बोला था चैट GPT यूज करते हैं. इंट्यूटिवली नहीं आता हमको. हाँ, अच्छा मेरा नाम ही नहीं मालूम होगा. नहीं, हरजीत तो ठीक है. व्हाट इज माई निकनेम एज अ पोएट? दैट इज द क्वेश्चन आई आस्क्ड. Yes, ma'am, please come on the stage. मैं बहुत बेसिक सी कविताएं लिखता हूँ. आप YouTube पे सर्च कर सकते हो, सरदार तुक तुक. लड़की रो रो के लड़के को कह रही है, हाथ छोड़ कमीने मेरी नाक बह रही है. हाँ, जब हाय स्मृति. Thank you. So this is basically for telling you that using technology is very, very important. That's why I asked that question. I knew you would not know. But when you're sitting in the boardroom or with your boss and he asks this kind of a question where you don't know answer, use digital tools, that is going to take you forward. Okay. Any four people who come on the stage first, I will give you a book. नहीं नहीं आप तो एलिजिबल ही नहीं हाँ थैंक यू सो मच थैंक यू या श्योर
Can we have a huge round of applause for Mr. Harjeet Khanduja?
Let me just sum up this learning for you. It was not a random act of. Look, initiative is something which is very, very important. Most of us have inertia. कि अच्छा जो बोला जा रहा है उठना है क्या सच में so if you break that inertia right now time is chaotic the only way AI इतनी बड़ी चीज नहीं है it is not going to take away your jobs it is going to change your jobs but you don't have to worry about it you have to take initiative that's how human is going to be first if we use technology and take initiative to move forward. That's how I say future is human. Thank you. Thanks a lot.
On behalf of Indore Management Association, I sincerely thank Mr. Khanduja for his enriching insight today and to all of you for your participation and attention. Now, I would like to call upon Mr. Vijay Naidu, HR Head WECMET, to present the token of remembrance to Mr. Harjeet Khanduja.